Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. We're going to take a look at a few things today. Let's start off with SPC because here in Cleveland, Ohio, well, Willowick actually, we're getting some rain. And let's take a look at this rain. So basically, without zooming in, we're having what is called a training effect of the showers and thunderstorms, which means it's basically like going in a train, like, over the same area in a parallel line. Fairly interesting. I learned that term a while ago back in my weather days. We also have some severe weather in Oklahoma, Nebraska, where they are predicted to have severe weather today. And here's day 2. There's a slight risk in the yellow. Day 3, slight risk in the yellow. Day 4, again, another slight risk. 5, there you go. Extends to Chicago. Okay, let's take a look at our Hurricane Center, and we'll save the best for last. Atlantic is quiet. Eastern Pacific is not quiet. We do have a tropical storm with 50-mile-per-hour winds and a disturbance. Central Pacific is quiet. Let's take a look at our 6 to 10 day outlook because we want to know what the future weather is going to be from June 19th to June 23rd. So again, very hot. And this is what I was forecasting originally to be hot in the Midwest, and it's finally coming to fruition. Below normal in the Northwest, above normal in the Southeast, and above normal precip in the North in Texas, and below normal in the areas where it's going to be hot, like the Jamstack and I have been predicting, and Joe Bastardi. It's going to be a hot and dry summer for the Midwest. We'll see if that continues to be the case. 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. This does shift to the east and slide to the east, this heat a little bit, giving areas like West Virginia very hot weather, probably 90s at least. Below normal for the Northwest temperature wise. Sorry, guys. I know you want your hot temperatures this summer. 8 to 14 day precip outlook. Again, this is from June 21st through the 27th. Above normal here in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Minnesota. Precip wise, that is, and above normal in Texas, in the Southwest, in the Northwest, below normal in the Southwest, and below normal in the East. I do want to kind of review the Jamstack model a little bit. So take a look at this now. June, our latest forecast. We're going to take a look at winter and analyze this a little bit. Winter, it has a very neutral ENSO, but it's also interesting because it's neutral across a very wide, expansive area. That's just very interesting to me. We'll see how that plays out in the temperatures, what that does to the temperatures. It doesn't do much in terms of cold, but it is not overwhelmingly hot, which gives me hope for a cold and snowy winter. Speaking of snow, let's take a look at a precip, and it does have dry streaks across the Great Lakes and a little bit of wet here in the western coast of Canada. So that might be key because, again, we're not in a La Nina, at least in the forecast for this upcoming winter, but we are in a La Nada, which could trend towards a La Nina, which would give that area in the western coast of Canada some precip and snow. And then we can see the polar jet stream activate and give us a classic La Nina pattern for this winter. So that will be your winter hint number 6, because I did say a big hint, a key, that this winter, if it develops into a La Nina, we will see that polar jet stream develop. And that's what I think will happen.